We also had amazing trade, guys, on pound yen. Pretty straightforward, beautiful trade. We have this rejection here. This is the confirmation. Well, after that, explain my trader just keep taking a long trade here. So what a beautiful, amazing long trade, guys, on pound yen. Hello, traders. Today is the 17th of September, Wednesday, 2025. Today, I'm going to share with you guys how we manage amazing profit after the FOMC. Even though today we had a high impact news for the pound, which is a CPI data year by year, and we also had a quite high impact news for the CAD, which is BOC rate statement and overnight rate and BOC press conference. But we mainly was waiting for the FOMC. So now let me share with you guys how we manage very decent profit today. All right. So if you look at the Euro USD, guys, and let's look at the pound dollar first. Okay. So the news release for federal fund rate, that was the news which is was previous was 4.50% and forecasted 4.25%, and the actual data was came out which is 4.25%, exactly the same. So the first, basically, you have seen the federal fund rate has been decreasing, so we have seen this push. So we really enjoyed this push after that. Once the price rejected, as you can see here, we had a technical reason, price previously respected. Once we see the price rejected and refused to stay above this level, then we also had a counter short trade, guys. So now let me share with you guys how we traded. First of all, we had, let me share with you guys. This was the trade we had it just before the FOMC, which is ICT federal fund rate came out 4.25% versus 4.50. So beautiful. We already had, before the news, we already had this breakout, and you can see here the price nicely broken and give us the confirmation. Then we have another pullback. As soon as the price hit to the profit target, we explain our traders time to bank some profit, and let's wait for the price to develop another pattern. So the price reverse, basically after that you can see here, as soon as the price reverse, we explain, let's look at, you can see here, this is the high was broken. So, and this is the another wedge has been developed. So we're looking here this breakout, as always mentioned, if the price going to break the recent low, any pullback would consider high probability trade. We have this breakout. As soon as the price broke, came back and retest, we have a confirmation. We have a head and shoulder pattern, which we explain. Then we have another pullback, hit to the first target. This is, we suggest our traders time to bank some profit, and let's wait for the price to develop another pattern. So the price develop another pattern, we broadcasted another analysis. You can see a pretty straightforward, which we explain our trader price nicely develop false breakout, price also develop false breakout. While the price is here, avoid taking any trade, let the price come out from this pattern, which is a pretty straightforward, price nicely broken. You can see based on the momentum, beautiful. As soon as the price hit to the previous low level, this is what we explain our traders. Either you can bank some profit or move your stop loss at the break even. So that was the beautiful trade we had it at the FOMC. All right, so let's look at the Euro USD. More or less, the Euro USD is the same. Before, as soon as the federal rate release, we had this spike. We also had this beautiful long trade here. As soon as the price rejected previously, we also had a short trade here once the price broken this low. So now let me share with you guys how we manage very decent profit on pairs. All right. So first of all, we had this beautiful, not this one. Let me share with you guys. We had this trade, we had it just before the news. As you can see, this analysis has been broadcasted around the New York at the New York session. Price nicely broken and hit to the profit target, bank some profit. After banking some profit, we wait for the price to develop another pattern. As you can see here, price nicely came back. So we explain our trader, this is the high been broken. So let the price break or break this high, look for the opportunity. Pretty straightforward. We were expecting bearishness based on the momentum. Price nicely broken, develop another pullback, hit to the fifth channel, and thus we suggest our traders time to bank some profit. So that was the beautiful trade we had it. Even after banking some profit, we less trade explain, let's wait for another price action. So you can see here the price develop another price action, more or less the same like a pound dollar. We have this false breakout. We also had this breakout. Let's wait for the price. As you can see here, price nicely respected one and second time nicely, and momentum was bearish. So we were looking at the breakout. Price nicely broken, hit to the fifth channel, and again we mentioned our traders time to bank some profit. So that was a beautiful trade, guys. At the after the FOMC, we had an amazing trade on gold and mostly the yen pair. So let me share with you guys the gold. Gold, we had an interesting trade, guys. So if you look at here, we had a nice, beautiful, up and then short, but technically we did not anticipate this one because it's a highly volatile instrument. I said to my trader, let's wait, let's settle down, and then we look for the opportunity. But before the FOMC, we've been long here and we hit this target, squeeze amazing profit, and after that I said stay away, let's wait. So let me share with you the first trade we had it. So the first trade we had it before, that was a pretty straightforward, and that was, you can see here, 630, and we already been long on that gold here. Price developed false breakout, and you can see here the price nicely respected. We have inverted head and shoulder pattern in intraday. Momentum was bullish, so we have this long here. Asset to my trader, just keep stop loss break even, and let's see target around this level. If you have the spikes, bank some profit and we get out. So that was the beautiful. Most of the traders hit profit target, and afterward I said to my trader, let's wait for the price to settle down. So right after that, I said to my trader, let's wait. You can see here, price nicely, basically we bank some profit, and later on we said to let the price, you can see here, this one is a false breakout, this one is a false breakout. I said to guys, now let's see if the price gonna break, we're gonna keep taking a pullback. If the price gonna break, keep taking a short trade here. So pretty straightforward. We have this false breakout, we have this false breakout, and price nicely broken, and afterward beautiful short trade, squeeze amazing profit. So that was a beautiful trade we had it on gold. Another beautiful trade we had, and that was the dollar yen. Let me share with you guys the dollar yen. If you look at the dollar yen, we already had this breakout short trade here, squeeze amazing profit. Once we see the price develop a false breakout and pretty standard state, understandable, we can see here this rejection that gives us the high probability of continuation to the upside. So how we manage amazing profit, guys, on dollar yen after the FOMC, let me share with you guys. So if you look at here on dollar yen, this was the first trade we had. This was the first trade we had, a short trade here, squeeze amazing profit, and then afterwards, once the FOMC release, we have this rejection. We had this beautiful trade. You can see a pretty straightforward. As mentioned to my trader, if the price gonna break this low, short. If the price gonna break, then keep taking a long trade here. So you can see here price nicely broken and give us the confirmation. We have this pullback, we have this pullback, we have this pullback, hit to the profit target after banking some profit, and we did another analysis. That was a pretty straightforward. We have another beautiful analysis after banking this profit. That was a pretty straightforward. You can see here, even though we had this false breakout, after the false breakout, I said to my trader, just get out and let's wait for that. So we have another beautiful long trade, hit profit target and squeeze amazing profit, guys, on dollar yen. So we also had amazing trade, guys, on pound yen. Pretty straightforward, beautiful trade. We have this rejection here. This is the confirmation. Well, after that, explain my trader, just keep taking a long trade here. So what a beautiful, amazing long trade, guys, on pound yen. So if you look at here, this was the beautiful trade, guys. Pretty straightforward. We have this falling wedge, price nicely broken, and give us the confirmation. And then later on, we also had this another flag pattern, beautiful long trade here. Even after that, we did another analysis, which is pretty straightforward. Price nicely broken and pulled back. So basically, if you look at here, once we get the confirmation, the price is going this headway. So any deep pullback would consider high probability trade, and most of the traders really enjoy today at the FOMC. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoy all this analysis. But if you want to see those analysis in real time with the live market analysis, most welcome. Join our fast growing trader community, guys. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Have a nice day. Until next time, all the best.